Never gets old.
He does.
Yeah, he is. Did you see the video of him putting the Donald Trump hat on?
Yes, that was very good.
It was actually. I gotta give Biden
nice.
credit.
It was nice.
He could be funny when he wants to be.
Yeah, but that was at 8 o'clock in the morning, just after he'd got up for his lunch.
Fresh medication round.
We are live. Except
Sweet.
me and Robin are both Gamer Girl 27, so.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That's new.
Oh, that's interesting.
Didn't realize we were twins.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh.
I mean, yeah, short hair, glasses, but yeah, I didn't think we looked that much alike.
I love getting spam from the mortgage company that likely never wants to do business with me again.
Spam.
Now we're both Bongo.
Spam. Oh, fucking hell, Jim.
Twitch. Watch me twitch. That's one of the greatest audio clips ever. Oh, look at that. We're live.
Yes, we are.
So there's that. Why is that not showing up?
Oops. Hello.
Oh, there it's there. Down there. Okay, bring you right up. I have made a mess of this. This is professional.
All right. I'm good.
It's
not very nice.
Okay. Well, just thought I'd ask.
Okay, so I need to find where that is and get rid of that.
Robin.
Yeah.
Just double checking. What's Kim typing on screen?
I'm not typing anything.
Oh.
Oh, I see Gamer Girl. What the hell do I see on screen?
Oh.
Yeah, no. Your name is in front of you on the
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on the Twitch.
Yeah.
Working on it.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna excite you and make you bigger.
Very nice. Very nice.
Look at that. All is right with the world.
And after that fantastic interlude.
3, 2, 1.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all are listening to the Overseas Connection podcast.
Shut up and sit down.
Here we go!
Would you kindly?
I think we're just getting started.
Medic!
I'm a witcher.
I think this is more than you can handle.
He sits on his ass all day.
Let's do this.
Potato! Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to episode 802 of the Overseas Connection podcast, coming to you live from the West Wing in Roseville, California. Also out in Ballymena, Ireland. Northern Ireland. My bad. Also in Missouri. Missouri.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name.
Arbela.
What?
Arbela.
Arbela, Missouri. You got to say it right, though.
Yeah.
Missouri.
Yeah. Right.
We're coming to you live. It's Friday the 13th. Why are we doing it on Friday the 13th? Because Robin is going through
midlife crisis.
The change. He's going through a transition surgery. He is becoming an Indian with his dot. Sorry, that was very racist of me. We're okay. Truth be told, we're coming to you today because Sunday was just a mess. Nobody was going to be available. We wanted to give you a podcast. And so the only thing I could think of is, well, let's go back to our roots and do it on a Friday. So here we are on a Friday. We are a video game podcast. We talk about video games. We talk about all kinds of stuff, which I think is probably more what we talk about today than games, just because of the time of year. I don't know. We'll see. But we do it every Sunday, typically, although today's Friday. We usually do it at 8 p.m. in the UK, 12 p.m. in the West Coast, 3 p.m. in the East Coast. And if you happen to be in Misery, Missouri, then 2 p.m. Central Time Zone. We are on Twitch. We are on YouTube. Normally, we like to celebrate birthdays. We also will update screens with racing on it accidentally. And we don't need to see that. But, you know, it's all what we do. We bring you a absolutely prime, pristine, mistake-free podcast week in and week out. And that's what we're going to do today.
Alrighty.
So, that being said, hi, Kim. How are you?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. I'm happy to be here. So,
Kim, we are happy to have you here as well. Kim, what is your Twitter gamer tag handle so people can send you dick pics?
Yeah, right. Oh God, it's at GamerGirl27. That's pretty much everywhere. It's slightly different on PlayStation, but it's still the same thing. So you know,
okay.
if you need it that badly, you can always find me. And I'll give it to you, assuming I like you. You know. Otherwise.
Fair enough. I consider myself one of the in crowd for now.
There you go.
Robin Tate also on the podcast. Robin, give us your stuff so somebody can send you dick pics.
Yeah, I'm Robin Tate. I'm in Ballymena, Northern Ireland. I am 55 years old and very immature. And you can get me at Bongo the Sane on Twix, which is like Twitter with X on it. It's called Twix.
Oh, nice.
And you can get me on YouTube at Bongo Racing. And if you just search for bongos, you'll find drums, and then you'll find me. Boom.
There you go.
Easy peasy.
All right. Well, I think we've got the intro stuff out of the way. Let's dive into some story time.
Hooray, story time. Hooray, story time. I'm so glad to be with you today.
Still works.
Look at that. Coors Light. I was drinking Coors Lights over the weekend. Love it.
Yeah.
Robin?
Yeah.
Let's start with you. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. What's been going on? Why have you not been on the podcast? And what the Coors Light, how much did that cost you to get? It's a domestic import, or an international import, so I'm curious.
I'm not sure. I mean, this is probably brewed in the UK. I can't see it because I'm blind. I would need a magnifying glass to see that. This is probably brewed in the UK under license, so it's not. I don't think it's an import.
Okay.
Not. It's actually quite cheap. I mean, it doesn't.
It is cheap here too, so that fits.
£8 for 12 or something like that. There, about $12, something like that.
Alcohol flavored water.
Yeah, but it's all right. It's all right. It's harmless. It was either that or Corona.
It's great for a hot day. Ice cold Coors Light.
It's refreshing.
On a hot day is perfect.
It's refreshing. Sunday nights, my schedule or my family's schedule has just changed for the month of September, and should be back to normal in October again. So that's why Sunday nights are a bit more awkward for me. I'm sorry that I haven't been here. Shame. But I haven't gone. I've been forgotten, but I haven't gone. Life is busy. Believe it or not, it's coming up to a year when the dreaded phone call came that changed my life forever.
Forever Friday.
Yeah, so that literally started the Forever Friday. I will not let that day go unmarked. Life's good. Life's been busy. Us. With lots of kids, lots of kid drama llamas, llama dramas. And some llamas are dramas, and some of my llamas go to drama. So, in fact, tomorrow morning is drama day. So we do that tomorrow. As you know, I do a bit of racing stuff, and that's been taking up an awful lot of
Tell me about this.
I've been taking up a lot of my time. We got affiliated with GT Omega quite recently, and that's working out very, very nicely. Thank you. Going to Germany in a couple of weeks' time to the big expo as a creator. So, tickets and VIP passes and all of that have came my way now. And I'm looking forward to that. I've been streaming all day today from 9:30 until 4. And I had a championship race last night from 8 p.m. and I finished about midnight last night. So
how did you actually finish though?
Last night was fantastic. Today, honestly, was probably the worst racing day with LFM I have ever had, and I've done over 500.
Really?
I've done over 500 races. I've done 6 today. 5 of them, and I was just queuing up a clip to show you some of this. The standard of driving today was just pathetic.
Could this be Friday 13th influenced?
Possibly. It was just, It was disgusting. It was just, and a day like that, when you have a day that you get like on Tuesday we had a win, we had some good results, great races, and I don't mind if I make a mistake myself and I don't damage somebody else, but when people are being crap and you just come out flat and you're there. And people that are watching it, I mean, we've got more viewer people watching now than ever before, and it's growing and growing and growing, and it is entertaining. I'm sure for them. I think I screamed the loudest I ever screamed today at someone in an absolute rage, and I try to control it and try to be upbeat and positive as best you can, but it's mentally draining when it doesn't go. And last night was fabulous. It was a Bongo Racing Championship race last night. We had 39 people on the grid. Yes, there was the odd bump, but nothing malicious or on purpose or careless. And the racing was fabulous. And today was awful. Saying that, lots of new subscribers today, new paying members, donations were made. So
nice.
That side of it was really good, but for me personally, the racing was tough.
That was not good.
It was tough.
Okay,
but so that stuff's going really well. Work-wise, that's it. Taking up even more time than usual. House progress is going on. I ordered a whole pile of stonework this week. Picking up a new car on Monday. So bye Min Bin. It's gone. And the more I think about my little mini soft top, the more I think it was a middle finger to my previous life as well. That I bought this silly little car when I was all serious, and I remember going to meet a friend, one of my old associates, not long after I'd left, in the Mini, and I had a new t-shirt on, and that was a pair of shorts, and that was really just, look at me, I'm done. I've passed that now. So I've got a new BMW coming. I'll go pick it up on Monday, and still
the Mini dream is done.
The Mini was fun. The Mini was fun. The rag top was brilliant. Loved it. Saying that, the Beamer that's coming is also not a rag top, but it is a transformer top.
Right.
And it does that. So it is black. It has leather interior, red leather interior. Sexy.
Wow.
Yeah. So for men that want, for men that want that, get this. So it's one of those. So okay. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. And family are good. All of that stuff is really good. And Christmas is only just round the corner, Greg.
Oh, Christ.
It's only
stop it.
Yeah. Did I tell you? Mike was over here. Mike was over working. We met with Mike. We played some snooker. Snooker. We talked about that snooker together. He left his coat. I still have to send it over with some Bongo Racing stuff. Yeah. So look, good. Man, I hope I talk about you all the time. I show pictures of your pool to my friends all the time. This bastard over there bought a fucking house, and then he does this like seconds later, as if like he was Vegas Matt in the casino. Just look at this. And he had it, and I go showing the builders, look at this, and this is beautiful. Look, done in 2 months. We spoke to you about getting our house done in October last year, and now it's almost October this year, and you haven't even fucking started. So, yes, the tradesmen in America work a lot faster.
Yeah, these guys definitely busted their hump, I will say, and we have been enjoying the hell out of the pool. I'm not going to lie; it has gotten a lot of use, and
I mean, I've been laughing my butt off at Sony, so we'll get to that, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, we'll be talking about the news
all that
for
stuff.
Sure.
So yeah, it's been fun. So yeah,
okay.
That's me. I'm here.
Okay,
still not done.
Right. Fair enough. Kim, what's this about countertop polish? Let's
Did you know that was a thing? Because I did not actually know that was a thing until recently.
What?
What got? Yeah. What got me, I guess, in this frame of mind was when we were building our house. Dad went and bought a set of used kitchen cabinets, and they threw in the countertop for free, which was nice because at the time, we were kind of running low on money, and I mean, we knew that this countertop would fit with these counters or these cabinets. Luckily, it was like my favorite color blue, and they're not an ugly set of countertops, so we were good. Well, they're Corian countertops.
Mm-hmm.
So, not
almost granite.
Overly not overly expensive,
right.
but
No. I beg to differ. Corian is about the same price as granite when it's finished.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll be damned. All right. Well, anyway, and they're heavy fuckers because I know this because I had to help Dad put these damn things on the cabinets. Anyway, we've had these things. Like I said, we got them used as it was. So, of course, you can imagine they were kind of scratched. And, we've lived here almost 8 years at this point. So you can imagine between the kids, the cats, me, and the whole 9 yards, how they were kind of looking. So I got to doing some Googling online. I'm like, okay, so how can I make these things shine a little better?
Offline, Kim? Can you Google offline? If you're Googling offline, my mother would have slapped me in the head. Stop Googling yourself. But anyway, carry on.
Right. Anyway, so I did that, and I've come across countertop polish, and I thought, all right, we'll try this out and see if we can kind of bring the shine back to the counters, And and did you realize? And I don't know about anything. I haven't actually tried this, but apparently, according to Google, I can also get like car compound. And
yes, I was going to say that. They're grinded out. Yeah, baby.
So
I'd start with the polish.
Right. So anyway, it's funny because I did this. I polished the counter the other day just for shits and tickles, see how well it did. And I'll be damned if it didn't do a really good job. I mean, you could slide a dish towel across this freaking countertop, and I mean, that thing would fly across the room.
Like Tapper.
That's how. Yeah, that's how slick this countertop is. But the funny thing about it is because I have cats. They're not used to
They slide across that now.
Yes, they're not used to the counter being this slick now. So it's been funny all week to watch the cats jump from the bar stools onto the countertop and just watch their ass fly across the day.
Quick, she's going to eat me. Quick, hurry up, get away.
Right. So yeah, that's been kind of funny. But yes, countertop polish. Apparently that's a thing. So I may try the car compound stuff here too, because I've got another countertop that I also need to polish at some point. And the car compound is cheaper than the countertop polish. So
well, what you can do is you get
test it in a small corner. That would be my advice on the car compound.
Yeah.
And yes, you can hand rub it, but if you you can buy a car polisher, but you can buy the end for a domestic drill.
Right.
And you can grind away and have a good time with that on the counter.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll try that. But that was my big adventure this week. Was I polished my countertops, and now I get to watch my cats slide across them and land in the refrigerator sort of thing. So that's about it for me. I haven't done much, just kind of cat proofing the house, as it were. So.
Everything alive?
Well, the week is young still. I mean, we don't have the Saturday and Sunday in the book, so.
Right.
Has anything happened? Like any deaths in the family or?
Well, we all be happy to know that no cats have died this week.
Are we really happy, Kim? Because I mean, these stories, they're pretty entertaining.
I don't know. I'm kind of happy that there's been no cats die this week.
Well, yeah.
Considering, but
nothing eaten.
We did. No, nothing's been eaten. We did manage to get rid of another raccoon. So,
Tell me more details, please.
Well, it was one of those things that was out there making racket on the porch trying to eat the cat food. And, a window got dropped and a rifle might have went off. And, The only thing was it kind of managed to, we got it. But it had enough after to kind of crawl across the yard. I don't know exactly where it disappeared to, but I'm sure it didn't go, it didn't survive. So but we got another coon down and, we only have 1,900 left to go because I'd hate to think how many raccoons actually live on 44 acres, but I'm sure we have quite a few. So, but one's down. So, and no cats have died.
Those little animal tracker cameras.
Oh, I know, right? I've got a couple of those, but
Come on, Kim, get with the times.
I know, right?
I do love the visual image, by the way, of a window slowly raising up and then a gun just protruding out and just killing the raccoon.
Well,
I'm sure animal lovers right now are disgusted by us.
I know. I'm waiting to get hate mail. Whenever I tell one of these stories, I'm always waiting to get somebody to like message me or something and tell me, how much of a terrible person I am because I'm killing the raccoons that are killing my kittens.
You're offending the animal lovers. I offended Canadians not too long ago. Robin, I'm sure, has offended many people.
I will offend many today.
Yeah.
I
started the show offending people, so
I will tell you. I will tell you.
there
I will tell you a joke off air that I'll definitely not do here. That my mouth got me in trouble last week on a live stream, but I'm not going to do it again.
Oh boy.
So, all right. A couple things. So I kind of talked about the fact that the weekend was going to be busy. I'm not going to be here. We're getting a overnight in with no child. Colin has a sleepover on Saturday. Cross your fingers it doesn't get canceled.
Right.
And we're going to go up to the wine country, do a night, have a great dinner at this restaurant called Taste, and just enjoy some us time, which we have been in desperate need of. It's been long overdue for just a quality kid-free time. I did start a new audiobook.
Oh.
And it's a series. It's called Convergence.
Oh, yes.
And
yes.
I just started it, so not sure if I'm really going to like it or not.
Now,
I think I'm going to like it.
Where does it start?
It's about magic. It's got a talking dog in it.
Oh, it's brilliant. Yeah, I've said this to you before. Yeah, the character's fantastic.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, there's several of them. Yeah, so it's funny. Yeah, yes, it is good. It's like modern day. He's a wizard, but he's just an ordinary bloke in jeans and a pickup truck.
Right.
And the baddies
he's
are
trying
after
to kind
him.
of figure out
what the hell's going on. Yeah. Yeah. So it's funny, irreverent, and wacky and good and I'll tell you now, as some of the characters later on, and maybe not that book, maybe the next book. I mean, there's a genie involved in this as well, a very grumpy genie. So there's lots of really good stuff. Yeah, it's good.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, well, that has me excited. Sorry, I'm being texted by my wife right now, trying to talk to me.
I got you.
All right, so.
All right.
Let's talk football real quick.
Oh,
sure.
Dolphins Bills game last night. Did you watch it, Kim? Robin, I'm assuming you didn't watch it, but
I followed along with it. I saw that Tua got knocked out again. So
apparently I'm going to be being interrupted in about 15 minutes by people that are buying our kitchen table and chairs. So there's that. Yeah. Thanks, honey.
I didn't know you were selling your kitchen table and chairs. I just thought it was a coffee table.
We have an extra kitchen table and chairs that we've been trying to get rid of for a while, and so hence now apparently I'm getting scheduled when I don't even know. Fantastic. So when that happens, I'll just go quietly off, and I'll let you guys just continue on as you go, and then hopefully it'll take a very short period of time. Okay. So let's just dive into games.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't have any more about the Dolphins game?
Sorry. Yeah, Tua. He got a concussion again.
Right.
Bad. It looked bad too. I saw the replays of it. This guy. This is now his third major concussion in like 2-3 years.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of those things where you're just kind of reminded of just how fragile life can be, because this guy just signed a big contract. So he's set for life from money standpoint.
But he's no brains.
Say it again.
He's no brains.
Yeah.
That's
There are. I saw a couple saying that they think he should retire. So
a lot of people have been saying they think he should retire. And, I am dollars to donuts going to bet he won't. At least he's going to try and make the comeback. But at some point, also, don't you just get a little gun shy? It's happened so many times.
Right.
Then again, he may not remember it, so it's like, what? What do you mean? Nothing happened.
Right. I just had to cackle because the Bills beat him, and where was Tyreek Hill? Just saying.
Yeah, I was happy either way.
Right.
As long as one of them lost, and I'm actually kind of happy that the Dolphins lost. To be honest, I'm with you. All right, let's transition. Let's talk some video games.
Righty.
Shall we play a game?
I want to play a game.
You are one pathetic loser. All right, so for the sake of potential time crunching things, I'll go first. Real simple for me. Classified France 44. I've been just powering through this, enjoying killing Nazis. And every time a Nazi dies, I smile.
Oh, wow.
Halo multiplayer with you, Kim, was a blast on Wednesday. We manned the fort. We got into our gaming session. And that was really been it for me with gaming this week. It's been, I'll be honest, I've been like full tilt football. So watching football shows, listening to football podcasts, that has consumed my life. So gaming has taken a bit of a back seat. However, Kim, I'm going to force you to talk about Space Marines 2 and give all kinds of thoughts on it. And unfortunately, I probably will miss part of that.
Right.
Oh, wait, hold on. They're going to grab lunch. We might have some time.
Alrighty.
Okay.
All right, that works.
Excellent. Woohoo.
All right. So let's just dive into it, Kim. Tell me about Space Marine 2. And please tell me I should be buying this game and I should force Mark to pay for half.
Well, I already told you should be doing that because there is multiplayer on this. I don't know what it's like yet because I haven't, jumped into that yet. I've been mostly playing the campaign and enjoying the ever-loving hell out of it. So, I mean, as a matter of fact, other than last night, I think was the only night that I haven't played it, for various reasons. But yes, Space Marine 2, I bought it, of course, and on Tank Top's insistence, I played it Sunday night, and like I said, I pretty much played it every night except for last night. It's really good. I mean, I don't know, maybe it says something psychologically about me, but something about having a gigantic chainsword or power sword's another one. And executing these insectoids, I think they're called tyrannids or tyrannids, something like that. It's very satisfying. But basically what it is I think it picks, no, don't shoot me, but I haven't actually finished the first one yet, but I am working on it. But basically from what I gather is you're picking up pretty much after the first one ends. Something happens to, I'm going to call him Lieutenant Titus, but I think they call him Lieutenant because they pronounce it different, and it's weird to me, but whatever.
That's a UK thing, I think, right? Lieutenant?
Yeah, the first time I heard that, I'm like, wait, what? Lieutenant? What the fuck does...
What do you call it? Lieutenant?
Lieutenant? We call it Lieutenant.
Yeah. Lieutenant Dan, not Lieutenant Dan. But anyway. It picks up pretty much there. You're back, you're Titus. And I can't remember. He's not the typical blue I think it's Ultramarine that you remember from the first one. He's in a different squad. I want to call it Death Angels. Now, mind you, I love these games, but I don't know crap about Warhammer. I'm learning as I go. But I think he's an angel of death or something. Anyway, tyrannids, whatever these freaking insects are called, they're taking over. So, of course, their job is they kill them. And, so that's basically what you're doing is you're going through and you're slaughtering these gigantic groups of insects. And let me tell you, you've got two other compadres with you, but they're like AI, they're computer, whatever. And I swear to you, it's easily to get overrun by these things because I've had several where I'm supposed to keep this thing from being destroyed, and I'm cutting it down to the, finite thing of this thing being destroyed, trying to keep these insects off of it. But it's fun nonetheless. It's kind of like Horde mode from Gears of War.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that, yeah.
They send waves and waves and waves of these insects after you, and
just even the way the guys move seems to be very Gears.
Right. And it's very satisfying to fire up the old chainsword and hack and slash and execute and the whole 9 yards. Now, admittedly, like I said, I pulled a mark because I started out on normal because I figured, well, at least give it a shot. And well, by the time the first section was over, I was pulling a mark and going back to easy because trying to pull the executions off on some of these was rather difficult and for me in normal mode. So whatever. There's no shame in playing on easy. I don't care what anybody says. And there are I guess you want to call them boss battles, like one, and it's very Predator like we were walking through the swamp, and this thing kept standing around in the periphery of our vision, and every time you could catch a look at it, it would disappear. So very much like the Predator. But I think it was called a lictor or something
I have
like
them on
that.
the screen now. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was a pain in the ass. I don't know how many times he tried to get me down on the ground and then stab me with his gigantic little pincer things, whatever the hell they were. But yeah, it was kind of a pain, even on easy.
Purely on a health and safety measure here. I mean, he has this fantastic armor on, but no helmet.
Right.
And all that blood is splattering all over
That does
him.
seem odd, right?
Well, you can toggle that to where you can see the helmet, or you don't see the helmet.
Okay.
So that's probably what that is. They're playing where you can toggle. The helmet's on there, but you just don't see it.
Got it. Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I always have to run with my Space Marine because he looks funny when he walks. I don't know if it just looks like he's constipated or.
It does. I'm just looking at it.
What.
It was just on the screen right now, just thinking that very thing. And he has that nice little rag over his bum.
Yeah,
He's
like
got a
he's trying
swagger
not to
to
shit
him. It's a swagger. It's
Is that what it is?
That's what I'm going to call it.
All right, we'll go with that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm enjoying it. Like you said, I got the gold edition that came with the battle pass. I wouldn't necessarily say you need that right off. So you could probably get away with just buying the regular standard version and being fine with it. And then waiting for the battle pass to go on sale. Because right now, I think the only thing the battle pass comes with it is cosmetics. I don't know for sure if, because from the way they're talking, all like the extra like DLC and kind of stuff, I think they're giving you, basically. So... Now, don't quote me on that. I could be wrong, but that's something that I read the other day. Was I think all the battle passes for is like cosmetics, and a lot of those you can only use, I think, in multiplayer. So I don't know. Look into it. Judge for yourself, whatever. But
Phil must love it.
Yeah,
he's into big beefy man.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm enjoying it. I'm kind of getting tired of my little computer AI buddies because I think one of them's pissed off because I took his spot. Because he was supposed to be the next big head honcho commander guy, and Titus come in there, and well, now he is, and I think he's a little pissed off. So I'm waiting for that to come to a head. I have a feeling there's something that's going to happen there.
Little bit of love spat like dialogue.
Yeah. Well, and he's always giving the other guy this look like, yeah, this is the guy that stole my spot, and I don't know why we're following him. And Titus is, of course, going through some things of whatever happened in the last game. Like I said, I haven't finished it yet, so I don't know. I'll find out eventually. So yeah, it's good. I like it.
It looks
I don't
very
know
pretty.
if there's a lot of people that they didn't think it was very good, and it was going to get boring. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm probably maybe halfway through, and I haven't got bored of it yet. So, but
the media reception has been overall pretty positive on this game. Right. I think some people said it's more niche because it is Space Marines, and obviously you need to be a Warhammer 40K person to really get the full, the full
I would agree with that. But if you don't, because like David said, you don't even have to play a first game to play this one, and you'll still figure out what's going on, which is a good thing considering. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm enjoying it. I think campaign is right around 8 to 10 hours. I mean, it'll definitely probably take me longer than that just because I'm slow. But I don't know. Like I said, I've been playing it just about every night, so I may have it done by next week. Who knows? But I'm tickled about it. I'm excited to get some multiplayer nights in with some people, and see how that goes. Because like I said, it reminds me of Gears, and Gears nights were always fun. So yeah, Space Marine. I heartily recommend it. Go for it. Get your chainsaw and kill some insects.
Get your chainsaw.
Chainsaw, yeah. A little bit of New Jersey or Brooklyn or something in there. I don't know what the hell.
All right.
But, yeah.
It just makes me want to buy the game. I got to admit.
You should.
I'm so right there. Robin, talk to me about Warriors.
Yeah, okay. Well, let me just get rid of that. And we'll bring up a bit of this because I want you to watch a little bit of video. It's about a minute from today. So let's get it up here. So this is Monza. So I'm going to show Monza here. This is I think my 5th race of today. So it's going to pop up on the screen. I'll just make it a little bit bigger. And here we go.
If only it was that easy. Anyway.
We have pills for that, Kim.
I know.
Okay, so that's me up on the right-hand side of the corner of the screen there.
I'm glad you told us that. I never would have guessed.
I'm going to hit play on this here. So this is a race. There are 28 cars in this race. I'm way down at the very back of the grid here. And this is the first lap. This is the stuff from today.
Lap number 1.
Lap number 1. So we come into the first corner in the Monza. I get pumped from the rear. I get pumped into him. Then he goes round. And oh, there's a car there. Oh, yeah, yes, I tippy-toe around the outside. Oh, look, there's people over there fighting as well. Oh, my goodness. Oh, there's somebody spinning over there. Oh, my God. Round. Okay, he's going to hit me. No. Oh, get around there. Okay. Okay, that's the first corner.
This is just turning into bumper cars.
Yes. Yep. So we've went from 27th to 11th, 10th, 9th. Oh, wait. Okay. So we're coming into the second corner. Well, we get all around here. Will it be all safe? Oh, it's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, look at these guys. They're touching. They're going to touch. Oh, don't do it. Oh, you touched. Oh, you spin. Oh, it's hit me away. Oh, my goodness. We're through. We've only got 14 seconds with the damage in the pits. Car's not too bad. Oh, my goodness, there's more happening. Okay, let's get round here. So, it's okay. So we're going to come round here. We're all fine. We've got through the worst of it. We've got a 45-minute race ahead of us. It's great. It's going to be all fine and dandy. It's all going to settle down now. We're going to come through this wonderful set of bends here, come down to the finishing straight, and lap one will be complete. The car right in behind me. We're coming round here. Oh no, there's the yellow flags up. Oh no, Robin's slowing down just to make sure they can get through it. Okay. Yes, I'm going to get through there. Yes. Oh. My face. Yes.
Was damage actually on?
Big stuff. My car is screwed. Literally, the pits are just around the corner here. There's 3 minutes. That's 1 minute 47 into the pits. 2.5 minutes to get it repaired, and that's the first instance in that race. It's just the level of driving has been absolutely awful today. Awful.
Love it.
So we have now Warriors Pro is going. We had last night was our second race in a new season. So it started off as Warriors and it's turned into our mature racing. And so this is season 3, and I've changed the name now to Warriors Pro. So this is for the good guys, the really fast guys now. It was fantastic. It was at COTA in America, Circuit of Americas. Brilliant race, hour and a half long. I was 6th. I'm very happy with that because I was behind some very, very fast guys. I'm very happy. And then we have the Bongo World Series. And that's on to the 3rd season now. A third set of 6 races. And this is called Bongo versus the World. And that's on every Tuesday evening. Warriors is every 2 weeks. And it's going extremely well. And we're oversubscribed for these things now. And I'm over the moon of how well that's all going. So, I'm happy. So, yes,
happy's good.
That stuff happens.
Yeah.
That stuff happens. So, Tuesday nights, Thursday nights, Sunday nights, and then 2 days of streaming a week, and then some admin in the other days. And I've just had an email in from a chap in America. And he wants to talk to me about, believe it or not, candles. So this is a company
candles.
Candles, yes. Gorilla Candles. Let me see if I can bring Gorilla Candles up because these will be good. G-O-R.
Actual candles.
Yes, unique candles.
Seems like it.
I was gonna say I thought this was like a euphemism for something else.
No. I wasn't going to mention anything like that. Okay, so let's see if I can bring this up because this is the first time I've looked at it. I've just had the email in, so there it's up. Gorilla Candles. Okay. Now, these are all different flavors and all different things, but he does have Motor City candles. And these candles smell of race fuel, burnt rubber, gasoline, exhaust fumes, new car leather interior, 10 W40 oil, and this guy supplies these to F1 Paddock. He supplied them like 5,000 for the goodie bags, and for the launch of the Gran Turismo movie and all this. And my mate in Florida has had contact with this guy, and they're talking about getting a whole batch of these sent over, branded for Bongo. So the idea is that you have the smell of race fuel from your scented candle, and it's something a bit weird and wonderful. and I think pretty quirky, and I think that's pretty cool.
I would concur on the weird part. The wonderful part, I might not agree with you on, but that's okay.
Get a candle. It smells like me.
I'm not sure that's selling it. All right.
Yeah, definitely not.
The sweat of a baboon's balls.
All right, Robin. Now, anything else you want to talk about before we move on?
No, I've talked about enough.
All right, fair enough. Robin?
Yes.
All right, now everybody get settled. Get away from the windows. Now look,
Donald
good.
Trump,
It's time for the quiz. Yeah, you know what? Oh, too bad. Tough.
Exactly. Too bad, tough. It's time for Metacritic quiz.
Ooh, okay.
So we're gonna get through this.
Get it.
And then we're gonna
Do it.
power into the rest of the show.
Do it.
We have 3 games. I need you to set your mind all the way back to 2004, right at the limit. How far we could go back. This is the days of the Xbox and the PS2 and the Wii. So strap in, get ready. I got
Strap on.
3 games. 3 games for you to guess the Metacritic score. We're going to start, which I consider to be one of the greatest games of all time. Ghost Recon 2 on the Xbox. What Metacritic score do you think Ghost Recon 2 got? Start with Robin.
Ghost Recon 2 was a good game, and it got 88%. 88 of the score.
88%.
Yeah, because that was good. It was a good game.
All right. Kim, what do you think? What do you think Ghost Recon came in at?
I don't know. Robin said 88, so that kind of... 85.
85. Kim doing the Price is Right. I'm going to come in just lower than you.
Yeah.
That's right.
And Kim was well justified to do that because it was actually an 80 on the Xbox.
That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. She had the questions first. Look, she's got an earpiece in. Those aren't earrings.
All right, let's shift our gears to Sony's big platform, the PS2 at the time. And they came out with a game that was literally deemed the Halo killer by fanboys.
Oh, God.
Killzone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes, Killzone stormed the community. It was going to be the Halo killer. Kim, what did
PS3,
Killzone
was it?
get?
Was this PS3?
PS2. Killzone started on the PS2. What did Killzone get?
I don't know. You know, I didn't play Killzone back in the day. About an 84.
54.
84. Robin, you said 54?
54.
Wow.
So amazingly,
Oh, Badge
you
said
both
69.
are almost equally apart.
Yeah.
Kim has an 84. Robin has a 54. Came in at a 70. Kim with the slight edge on difference of a 14-point difference to a 16-point difference for Robin.
Well, Batch was close. He said 69, so I'll be damned.
Batch would have taken it. There you go.
Right. It really did that badly, huh? I'll be damned. Although I guess so, because who's heard of Killzone, I guess.
Killzone
Anyway.
2 was the game that really upped the ante. Much more polished visuals. But anyway, I digress.
Gotcha. All right.
And last but not least, one of my personal favorites, Splinter Cell.
Oh,
Splinter Cell
nice.
Pandora's Tomorrow
I
on
like
the
Splinter
Xbox.
Cell.
What did it score? And I believe we're going back to Robin. Robin?
96.
96 for Robin. Kim, what say you?
87.
Kim comes in with an 87. Almost the same thing with you guys being equally on both sides of it, but this time Robin takes it. It was a 93.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like the
and
Splinter
I
Cell
see
games.
Batch there with his 86.
Nice.
93. Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. The co-op in that game was the first time they did the hide and seek kind of
Batch. Hello, Batch.
online multiplayer. It was a lot of fun. There's 2-player co-op, I believe. So you had your agents and they were hiding from the security guards. Anyway, There you go. Metacritic quiz for the week. Well done.
Damned.
And Kim technically won that round.
Of course.
Of course. Listen to that. All right, Robin, let's get some news.
Here is the fucking news.
Oh my goodness. Does that go? Oh, it does. My goodness, it does. It goes there. Oh, look at this. The PS5 Pro. Where has it been all my life? In a 9-minute tech demo by Mark Cerny, Sony has revealed the PS5 Pro, comparing the Pro to God himself. It is the best thing since sliced bread. You have 3 extra bits of tape on the side of it, and it's perfect. And the stand is extra. Anyway, he compares it to the current PS5 with various screenshots.
I think to save yourself a little, Robin, we can run down the PS5 Pro specs. We don't necessarily need to worry about the comparison.
Specifications. We'll have a look at those. So the PS5 Pro, it has lots of boosted gigahertz, and then the graphics card is the same, and the compute units is double, and the VRAM is 16. It's the same.
It's the same.
And the storage is doubled, but it gets cheaper as we go along. The frame rate, it's up to 120 frames per second, and the PS5 it's up to 120 frames per second. The disk drive in the PS5 Pro, it's unique. It's a power-saving disk drive. It doesn't use any power whatsoever, so it's very green. It doesn't have one. And the PS5 has one. The RAM is the same.
Mm-hmm.
And the price. Do you know what? Joe did this. The PS5... probably not on offer, full retail, $499. But the PS5 Pro is for people that have discerning tastes, that don't worry about things like money. And it's $699. A whole $200 more. But it needs a stand if you want it upright. So you can stick another $50 on top of that for a stand.
Yep.
Well, technically, you can put it up without the stand. You just have to run the risk of it falling over.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's like me. I can stand up. I can stand, but you have to risk it.
Joe can stand up too.
Yeah.
He just runs the risk of falling over.
So basically, you're paying $200 for some storage and some boosted.
Well,
it sounds like it has a boosted processor. That's about it. A clocked processor.
Yeah, it is. So they've boosted the graphics card in it. So it is an updated graphics card. They have boosted the CPU in the PS5 Pro. I forgot what they said, but they said basically that this would be able to run and do things about 46% faster. I think it was an odd number that came out with it. Mark Cerny's video, Batch rightly called out, was a bit on the boring side. It was very robotic. Honestly, I kind of felt like I was listening to a little bit of like a Bob Ross kind of thing. But that's Mark Cerny. That's his persona. He's like that, a little bit nerdy. Dana Carvey 100% needs to play as Mark Cerny because you put their pictures next to one another and they look very similar. But, the big shocker was the price tag, $700 for a mid-gen refresh. And that's the thing, is the mid-gen refresh. They still plan on launching a new PlayStation likely in 3 years-ish. So it's a hard case, a hard sell, especially because the way they showed it off in that 9-minute tech video, it was on YouTube and everything is compressed anyway. So it was really hard to see any amazing differences visually. And here they're trying to tell you, oh, look at these side by side. Look how amazing it looks. And you're looking at side by side and you're like, it might look a little better. It doesn't look like it's amazingly better. And I think this is the challenge we face with all of these consoles now moving forward.
But Kim,
the
your console behind
fidelity.
You is has a cat on top of it. Or is that a fridge? Your Xbox Series X.
Oh, that's the fridge.
That's the fridge. But when do you actually see your console? How many people have it out on display? It's any unit, a TV unit, something.
Yeah.
What is it?
Mine kind of is because I don't have like a traditional like entertainment. Mine's just like a set of shelves, so you see it, but
Yeah,
I mean,
but
you know,
it's just there.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
But
Why
anyway,
do you-
so
I mean,
I think they did themselves no service with the YouTube video because, again, it's hard to see those differences. And
Well-
like we're trying to say, graphical fidelity is a diminishing return thing at this point.
Yep.
Right.
It's already really good. So big differences are just not going to happen. We're not going to get that Xbox One to Xbox 360 jump or PS,
Right.
2 to PS3 jump. It just isn't going to happen.
Mhm.
So
Well,
anyway.
I don't see a lot to spend an extra $200 on that. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, the enthusiasts are going to buy it. It will
Oh,
sell
well,
out.
yes.
But then it's the question of how does it do after that? That will be the telling.
Well, I know there's some people that I follow and talk to, and they're talking about buying one or two of them to put away, as they will be probably so few of them sold, they'll turn into collector's items pretty quickly. So in 10 or 20 years' time, they'll appreciate in value. So there you go.
All right.
Sadly and strangely, I'm quite interested in to hear what this was all about. Annapurna, the entire gaming team has resigned. The report, which IGN can confirm, based on conversations with our own sources, state that Annapurna Interactive President Nathan Gary had recently been in negotiations with Annapurna founder and billionaire Megan Ellison to spin the gaming segment off as its own company. However, Ellison eventually pulled out of negotiations, at which point Gary resigned. Oh, Gary. So that's his surname. Almost 30 other individuals, including division co-heads Deborah Mars, Nathan Villa, as well as the entire remaining staff of Annapurna Interactive, joined him. All 25 members of Annapurna Interactive team collectively resigned, Gary and the resigned staff said in a joint statement to Bloomberg. This is one of the hardest decisions we have ever had to make, and we did not take this action lightly. While negotiations were still going on, Annapurna Interactive announced that it had rehired former Epic Games executive Hector Sanchez as its president of Interactive and New Media, and Paul Doyle as its head of strategy. IGN understands that Sanchez was expected to head up Annapurna's gaming efforts in Gary's absence once his part of the company was spun off. With Gary now having resigned, Sanchez has taken the lead. As Bloomberg reports, IGN has also heard Sanchez has spoken with partner developers this week to reassure them that Annapurna will continue its existing contracts and will replace departed staff. A spokesperson for Annapurna confirmed to IGN that this plan would include both backfilling certain roles while also partnering with third parties to fill the gaps as needed. Now, can you imagine, there was that photograph recently with the Sony team, and they were all round the president, the boss of the Sony team, all happy smileys, and then 1 hour later they all got fired.
Right.
Yeah. Can you imagine those 25 people on Annapurna? They're standing, solidarity, we're gone, yeah, let's go all down to Starbucks, get a coffee, talk this through. What's actually happening? Yeah, I need a couple of grand to pay my mortgage this month. Yeah, but we're setting, I'm going to set up a new firm. It'll be, just stick with me. It'll be a while. Can you imagine how many of those 25 are still hanging around? Seriously, I mean, what the hell? Whoa. Now, they're hoping maybe they're going to set up another business, but it could be years before that makes money. And then how can they take all of the intellectual property rights and all what are they going to work on? They're going to start from scratch. It sounds kind of woke and crazy.
Yeah. It's a bizarre story for sure.
Yeah.
Kim, you pulled this one out and I was like, okay, we got to put it in the show just because it's so crazy. It's like the entire team has resigned. It's like, don't worry though. We're good. We'll take care of all our existing contracts.
So I don't know. Don't know.
You know what I do know, Robin?
Yes.
There are new releases coming this week, and Kim is going to talk about them right now.
Oh, wow, cool.
I am.
Cool.
Alrighty. Your new releases for September 15th through the 21st are Hands of Necromancy 2. Kinky. For the PC on September 16th. Not sure I'd want anybody with Hands of Necromancy anywhere near me, but all right. Although I guess necromancy, you'd have to be dead, right? I'm not, so I guess maybe we're fine. The Spell Brigade for PC on September 16th. The Yard Builder for PC on September 16th. Final Fantasy 16?
Yes.
I think. Okay, good. I thought so. My Roman numerals are a bit rusty. I don't use them every day. My Final Fantasy 16 for the PC, September 17th. Marco, Beyond Brave for the PC, September 17th. One that I am looking forward to, the Plucky Spot. I can't read it though. The Plucky Squire. Thank God it's a game, and all I gotta do is play it. For the PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Switch, and PC on September 17th. Which where the hell I'm gonna have time to play it between Space Marines and Dragon Age and everything else? Who the hell knows? Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster for the PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PC on the 18th. Robin, you've been here, haven't you?
You miss me, don't you?
I do, but now I gotta remember what the hell that was called. It was a Broken Serpent, but not Broken Dick. Anyway, Broken Serpent, Shadow of the Templars, Reforged. Although it's funnier with the Broken Dick, Shadow of the Templars Reforged, because, Anyway, for the PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Switch, and PC, September 19th. Inotria, God damn it, you did it again, and I don't know what that one is either.
I didn't do it. Anyway. Didn't do a thing. Nope. I was going to change it to erotica, but I didn't have time.
Do it to you, Kim. It's the last song.
Okay, all right.
Or the last song.
Oh, you changed it. Oh, Greg, you naughty boy.
You little bastard, you. Oh, you guys. Anyway, Inotria, the last song for PS5 and PC, September 19th. Into the Radius for PSVR 2. Well, that's been a while. September 19th. So if you've got one of those and looking for something to play, there you go. And then, I thought there was more. All right, Toy Tactics for PC, September 19th. One that I'm sure Phil is looking forward to, Frostpunk 2. Although this one says for PC, but I'm sure it's coming to Xbox. I saw that somewhere. September 20th. Matchbox Driving Adventures for the PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Switch, and PC, September 20th. And Runebender VR for PC VR, September 20th. Last but not least, we have the Karate Kid Street Rumble. Danielson, I don't think you should be rumbling, but whatever. PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Switch, and PC on the 20th.
Fantastic.
Mr. Mio, you would be sad.
Oh, yeah, by the way,
Danielson.
My Xbox Series X is being used to play a game in Joshua's room right now. He came and took it about a week or 10 days ago. He got the new Star Wars game.
Outlaws.
Yeah. He's playing it, so he says okay. He says it's all right.
It's all right.
Yeah.
So there's a recommendation right there. It's all right.
It's all right.
Well, that's good, because I know everybody was a little worried about it, and they were worried she was ugly and it was going to be awful. And blah,
she
blah, blah,
she
blah.
does look pretty ugly. I'm not going to lie. I saw some of the facial captions of her, and I'm like, oof. And it's not a woke thing. It's just they made a really fugly looking character.
Fugly. That's a good word.
Yeah.
I'm used to that. I mean, has anybody ever stared at the people in Fable? None of them were ever good looking, and you were supposed to get down and do the dirty with them, and it's just like, okay, can I put a bag over their head first? But anyway.
It's part of the comedy.
I guess.
That's
speaking
what
of
Judith
comedy,
was doing. I never understood why she wanted to put a bag over my head all these years. That's why.
Now you know.
Okay. I'm going to have a word with her when I go in.
Don't blame
she
me.
had Patrick Swayze on the outside of the bag, and there you go. All right, Robin.
Yep.
What's your streaming schedule these weeks?
Sunday changes through the week. This week it was Tuesday and Friday. It depends on Judith's training schedules, stuff like that. There, kids and fostering appointments and all that sort of stuff. So, but Tuesday evenings, Thursday evenings, Sunday evenings, and then it's 2 full days of the week. Join my Discord. Go to Bongo Racing. Go to bongosbits.com. Buy a Shut Up Jim t-shirt, and soon some smelly candles. So yeah, you can do that. Find me there. bongosbits.com. Yep.
Excellent. And on Wednesdays, come hang out. We'll play some games. We'll play Halo, because honestly, that's all we play on Wednesdays, and it's good. 8 p.m. in the UK. Figure it out everywhere else. 12 p.m. on the West Coast, just for the record. Fatal Femme Fridays. Kim, you get a pass this week because we're podcasting, obviously. But normally you're hanging out playing some COD or other shooters, maybe.
Right. I mean, I've got other stuff if somebody wants to play, but most lately it's been COD because no one else shows up. But anyway,
I don't know what you're talking about.
But if there's anything that's on Game Pass and it's multiplayer, or say you pick up Space Marines, we can try the multiplayer on that, because I'm telling you, for a good game, there's a severe lack of Space Marines in my Xbox feed. It's like me and one other guy. It's like, come on, people, this is a good game. But anyway,
right.
So yes, Fridays. Anything multiplayer. The only thing I have to draw a line at, only because I am so fucking terrible, is PUBG. But I guess maybe I could
Really,
even
Kim,
be talked.
you just had to go there.
I
It's
know.
Friday and you bring violence.
I know. Well,
all right.
You know, it is Friday the 13th. It seems appropriate in some ways. So
It does indeed seem appropriate.
I mean, we're not horny teenagers just being chased by a guy in a hockey mask, but yeah.
Not gonna go there. Not gonna go there. Hey, if you've been watching this like batch, if you catch it on the rewatch, because we'll highlight the thing on Twitch, we'll have it up on YouTube. Give it a like, subscribe, do the thing the kids do, and be a Robin. Subscribe, like, and then unsubscribe, unlike, and then resubscribe and like.
OVC Connection got a new subscriber the last couple of weeks,
There you
so
go.
that's great.
You can catch us next week. We'll be back on. We also have a Discord channel. Mark still minds that, just doesn't come on the podcast anymore. I still love you, Mark. And Mark does get a pass.
Love you all
I know
the
why. Anyway, catch us on. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook. We try to be everywhere and everywhere. We'll have a video or audio version of this podcast. We'll post it up. You'll be able to find us. Come listen. Come back next Sunday. We'll be here. And just as a fair warning, I won't be here on September 29th, so we'll have to figure it out again. Maybe we do a Friday show. Maybe we don't. Maybe Robin's here. Maybe he's not. Maybe the world collapses. As long as I get to my Charger football game, I don't care. All right, shout outs. Robin, Kim, thank you for joining me today on Friday to do a podcast.
Yay. I'm glad to be here.
Kim, are you glad to be here?
I am glad to be here. So, even if it's, odd that it's Friday and we're doing a show again, but
I'm thankful. I am thankful.
Robin?
I'm thankful.
Let's just play some music. Let's get out of here.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Oh, thanks, Pat.
Thank you for listening to the Overseas Connection podcast.
Thank you very much.
See you same time next week.